Ali Cinar is the president of the Turkish Heritage Organization. He joins us live from Washington, D.C. So do you think Erdogan's theory about Trump is right, what we just heard him saying there?
Well, President Erdogan is very hopeful that he will have a new page with President Trump administration. And he will be in Washington, D.C. next month to discuss two items. One, U.S. support to PYD, and the second item is the Fethullah Gülen extradition. So these two issues are very important for Turkish-American relationship, and he's expecting that President Trump will help him to have a better dialogue between two countries.
Talk us through the situation in Syria or the fight against ISIL, because that's where the disagreement lies, doesn't it, over the PKK-affiliated Kurdish groups, both US and Russia still supporting them. If the US doesn't change its position on that, how will the relationship improve, do you think?
Well, then it will not improve. I mean, Turkey is persistent that Turkey should be more active on the field. As you may know, Turkey lost 72 soldiers on the ground in Syria, and Turkey is ready to be more active on the ground with the other coalition forces. And PYD is linked to PKK, which is a terrorist organization recognized by the State Department. And now it seems like, and the present message seems like that President Trump start to understand Turkey's concern on PYD, and when he's here, they'll discuss more how they can solve this problem.
Interesting, wasn't it, though, that President Trump called him to congratulate him after the result of the referendum, but his press secretary, Sean Spicer, said the US wouldn't be commenting on the referendum result until an international commission publishes its report on the referendum process. Is there a mixed message coming from the administration, perhaps deliberately, to keep the options open?
I mean, President Trump is the leader of the United States of America. So I think it's a legitimate that the President Trump congratulates the President Erdogan. And right now there are some disagreements in Turkey, but it seems like getting over 50% of the votes is a big power for the Turkish president. So it seems like, you know, it's a valid congratulations to President Erdogan.
What about the relationship, though? You mentioned the issue of involvement in either Iraq or Syria to do with ISIL and other matters that they all have perhaps in common. Do you think there will be any kind of new cross-border operations by the Turkish government? And if so, could that actually tread on US toes because they don't necessarily want other people getting involved in, say, for instance, the situation in Iraq?
I mean, it's possible. Right now, both sides are discussing about the Iraq operations. There are some disagreements about the Iraq operations, but Turkish army officials also meet the counterparts in Turkey earlier. And then Trump and Erdogan administrations, they'll talk how they can handle this problem in the region, because there's a big national security threat in Turkey. Turkey had over 12 deadly terrorist attacks last year. So ISIS also is a big threat in Turkey as well. So hopefully with the more open dialogue, US and Turkey will cooperate more in the military side.
Ali Cinar, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts.